Clark, we have a big-time matchup with the big men down low tonight.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, you're going to see both teams double these guys because they're just too hard to handle. Otherwise, they'll have to do their work and make their decisions quickly.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Hayward out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Horford. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. Just 5 to shoot. Hayward comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Mavericks now. Porzingis kicks to Williams. Pass to Doncic. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, for a young player, it's so good to see Doncic make an effort on both ends like we saw there.
Pass it to Siakam. Hayward outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. That one doesn't go. And it's Dallas the other way. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time. Doncic kicks to Williams. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The basket is good off the assist for Williams.
You know, Porzingis' game is custom-made for the pick-and-pop stretch big. This guy can do damage from the perimeter.
Pass to Hayward. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now the dish to Williams. He tries for 3. Ball with the rebound. And the pass to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Hachimura. He's covered by Ball. Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, fellas, I like the aggressiveness Porzingis is showing on the glass. I mean, getting good positioning and using that big body when shots go up, that's why he's boarding it well.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And the Nuggets, a very strong rebounding team.
Yeah, you know, not just on defense, but on offense as well. First in the league in second chance points. Have a lot of players that are active on the offensive glass.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Great showing for him last season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 8 rebounds and 6 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
DiVincenzo. Porzingis with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Williams kicks to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. They need this one. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Inside, deflects the pass, and that one drops for him.
Jokic doing a nice job getting right to the spot and capitalizing, taking advantage of the high percentage shots.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Siakam passes to Hayward. That's tipped.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Hayward can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Horford. Here's Jokic. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 6. Ball kicks to Hayward. Buries it down low.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Doncic outside. Floats one. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Horford.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Hayward can't hit.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Doncic passes to Williams. Back to Doncic. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished, despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Here's Hachimura, defended by Hayward. Pass break, here we go. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Williams can't hit.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Hayward. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
And he makes the first. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. He said to win this game, it's all about how we handle Luka Doncic. We'll have to be on our toes defensively. Kevin, we'll see if they're able to slow down the Slovenian sensation.
Thank you, David.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And Doncic gets it to go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Ball, the pass to Siakam. Dishes to Sexton. He kicks to Horford. Hayward passes the ball. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The shot by Sexton, no good. Dallas leading by 5. Outside Williams. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Williams. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Down low, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now, here's Jokic. And it's sent back by Horford. Pass the ball. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Carter, he's checked in for Jokic. Clark comes in for Porzingis. Joe Harris is checked in for Hachimura. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Williams. And that one misses. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Sexton, Paul with a wide open look. But he stays with it. Kicks it to Barton. Love outside. The fadeaway. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Now, here's Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That one, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And Carter with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
And let's take a look at Colin Sexton's numbers, how he performed last season. Put up about 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now here's Love. No points in the game yet for him.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. Shoots from the baseline. Doncic, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Sexton's shot is good.
Not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
They double him with Love. Carter with the 3. They get it back, and that one's good by Clark.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Dallas. One-on-one here. Here's Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
And that one falls for Clark. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house than the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base, those fans will be around for a while, giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
And he can't hit the second.
And you look at how the Nuggets have become the team they are. A lot has to do with player development.
Exactly. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Denver has done a great job in the draft. Identify talent, stick to your guns in choosing that talent, then build it, develop it. Their front office has been fantastic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Ball. Outside for Millsap. He dishes it to Sexton. No good on the 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
One shot.
On when you see that step back 3, Clark for Doncic. Shades of James Harden, the way he gets that shot off.
And you know what they say, Luka's deceleration, hitting the brakes and stopping suddenly is top-notch, just like James Harden's. So that's quite a compliment. A lot of that is footwork and balance, but I think his quickness, too, guys, has been a little bit underrated. This guy is a little better athlete than he gets credit for.
Tries from 10. Again, the Mavericks score.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball, and just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in love with the game. But people were still telling me, they're like, nobody makes it out of here usually out of basketball. I mean, your dad was a very rare case, and I just believed in it.
Yep, wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them wrapped. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, at the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the two-guard position. Here's DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Carter. He's feeling it. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You take a look at Harris. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
The first one falls. The last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
That free throw good for Millsap.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
A nice shot by Harris.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Now here's Barton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Barton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the pass to Love. And again, Denver no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Denver calls timeout. And at 6'6", Spencer Dinwiddie's tall for a point guard, but Clark, despite his size, very slippery off the dribble.
Yeah, he's ill-like when you talk about him off the dribble, guys. I mean, excellent change of pace, and he's got a quick first step. And once he gets in the lane, his size helps him be a good finisher.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis is coming in for Wendell Carter. And it's Hachimura in for Harris. The Nuggets also changing it up. Lowry Marketing comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Sexton. Clark finds Doncic. They double him with Love. Outside, Porzingis. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hachimura, no good. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. To the paint, here's Love. Will it go? Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Barton. After Luka Doncic's miss, Barton. And no good that time. Nice D from Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. To the inside. Doncic, no good. And it's Love with the ball for Denver. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Porzingis with the block. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Here's Clark. Rebound by the Nuggets. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. Got that one. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Here's Hachimura. 12 points his last outing. Outside, Porzingis out to the right wing. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Hachimura. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Love. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And let's see what Denver has coming up on Friday. They'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Dinwiddie wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Inside. Here's Love. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Denver.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there. And, you know, with Dirk Nowitzki retiring last season after a remarkable 21 years with the Mavericks, they are starting afresh, a new era. Hoping budding superstar Luka Doncic can carry that mantle, and I think he's off to a great start in doing so.
And so here is Dallas after the Nuggets pick up 2. Hachimura the pass to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. From deep. Martin with the rebound. And you think of everything that Dirk Nowitzki has meant to the Mavericks. Clark, one team for his entire career.
An iconic Hall of Famer. You talk about 14 All-Star appearances and league MVP. 6th all-time in scoring. Most importantly, the franchise's first and only title in 2011.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dinwiddie against Barton. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
Barton surveying the floor. Down low, here's Love. He scores with that shot, and now he's 3 of 8.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Barton against Dinwiddie. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. Shoots over Markkanen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Young.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
Pass to Love. Lets it go with a 3. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Dinwiddie up top. 9 points in the game so far. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Love. Makes it off the glass. Love's got 11 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
Jokic, he's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for Luka Doncic. And then for Denver, Al Horford. He's checked in for Markkanen. Hayward comes in for Kevin Love. And Ball subbed in for Will Barton. Now here's Porzingis. He's got 6. Now here's Dinwiddie. D right on him. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Siakam. It's rebounded by Dallas. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Dinwiddie. That shot, no good. Hayward with some nice D. Williams with the steal. Dinwiddie drives in, and the shot goes down. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's DiVincenzo for 3. Hayward. Basket made, just his 2nd this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
They grab their own miss, and that one drops. Jokic has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Hayward. 7 points in the game. Mavericks pull it in. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Ball. .107 left in the first half. Lays it up off the glass. He has 6.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Pass to Hachimura. Jokic with it. Defended by Hayward. Fades. The shot misses. And it's Denver the other way. Dinwiddie with the steal. To the middle. Here's Jokic. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 6 points for Jokic.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Mavericks leading by 21. Here's Dinwiddie. But they get it down. The pass to Porzingis. Just 3 on the clock. No good on that one. And so it's Dallas, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How do you guys get back in this game after the first half?
Thanks, Josh. I mean, we're getting good ones. I don't know what it is. We had a day off. Just need to get our legs under us in the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do, and we'll be fine.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 18 points, 2 steals, and 7 assists. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
And we're seeing there's a certain it factor for Luka Doncic. His supreme confidence in himself, the terrific floor leader, he's turned a lot of people into believers in a very short time.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
They relied way too heavily on three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off. But they still settled for the outside shot. They're going to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. They've got Nikola Jokic. Lou Williams out there with Doncic. And there's Porzingis and Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example setter. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both.
And the Mavericks seem to have done the hard part, acquiring a potential franchise player in Luka Doncic.
And you know, guys, we've seen it, but in this league, one star isn't enough. That's why I think the trade for Porzingis was a good gamble. If he can stay healthy, they have an inside-outside star combo to build on. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Doncic passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Looking to get it going. Siakam misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up. And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
One shot.
Throw good, Siakam. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise. And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Ball with it. He's got 6. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Showing off that nice mid-range jumper. Jokic knows he has the green light to take these shots.
Here's Ball. It's tipped. Now Jokic. He's got 12. Here's Doncic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got 20.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Lou Williams. The Nuggets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Carter, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Joe Harris comes in for Hachimura. And so he makes both from the line.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Okay, changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things. Incidents on the floor or off the floor.
Well, I think there's a place for fines and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories. But I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
Jokic, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. And Hayward with the stuff.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Harris, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Siakam. 11 points in the game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with a rebound.
No coverage that time. 13 points for Gordon Hayward.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Poked away, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Denver has possession. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Jokic. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Doncic finds Jokic. Harris against Siakam. Here's Jokic. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 14 points for Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Horford. Kevin Love comes in for Pascal Siakam. Sexton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Barton subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now, here's Sexton. Hayward outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Jokic passes to Williams, and he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got the second basket of the night.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
Barton passes to Love. Passes to Sexton. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Sexton's got 7.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Doncic passes to Jokic. Count it.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Williams against Barton. Pass to Markkanen. Hayward outside. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
With some arc. Here's Jokic. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's Barton. He kicks it to Sexton. Off target with his 3. Mavericks leading by 21. Feeds it to Carter. Harris outside. Puts it up from 12. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, guys, once Harris gets a little room to shoot it, he is really sweet. Automatic.
Barton against Williams. The pass to Love. The dish to Hayward. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Sexton. Barton in the corner for three. And the three ball is good. Barton's got himself on the board with three there.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Doncic, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Love. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas?
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Doncic, no good on the free throw.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
And so it's Dallas with it after Colin Sexton's miss. Now here's Hayward. He's covered closely. That one goes in, and it's 9 points for Colin Sexton.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. The Mavericks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
You know, before becoming the 38th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, Dinwiddie played 3 really good years of collegiate basketball at Colorado.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Nuggets trail by 18. Sexton kicks to Love. 1:06 left to play here in the third. Here's Ball. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone to the three-point 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Nuggets shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Sexton the pass to Ball. Now Millsap. Pass to Sexton. Off target from outside. Mavericks leading by 18. Here's Hachimura. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Williams is checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for Gordon Hayward. .27 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. Offensive rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Over to the wing. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Mavericks on top, running away with it. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Williams. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Paul Millsap out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And the first one at the line is good. But for a while now, you and I were just talking, we've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could be time to lift that restriction.
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
And so Clark nails both of them.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Now, here's Siakam. Bucket is good. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Inside, Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You gotta love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
Now, here's Sexton. Over Doncic. That one rolling around and rims out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Sexton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, beautiful move there by Sexton. Read the defender and has the body control to adjust.
Passes it to Doncic. And the shot is long. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Siakam looking around. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Porzingis. Doncic has got 29 in the game.
Excellent court awareness from the big man there. Porzingis proven to be a reliable passer.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Shot clock at 6. Ball makes it off the glass.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Ball against Williams. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Clark. Millsap covering. And there's the pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Ball against Porzingis. Launches a three, and he's good on the three ball. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Porzingis. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Siakam outside. Clark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep three at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter three if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that three more in line or symmetrical with the deep three at the top. I kind of like having a short corner three.
I agree with you. Here's Siakam following the score by Lou Williams. Leaps for it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Jokic, he's checked in for Clark. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Nuggets. For Dallas, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Williams double team to the inside. Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Jokic. Carter comes in for Porzingis. Robinson is subbed in for Hachimura. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Nuggets. Hey, Clark, the NBA moved the presentation of the MVP award to after the conclusion of the finals. You like that?
Yes and no. I think you have two separate awards. You could have a playoff MVP or a finals MVP, which we have. And then you have a regular season MVP. The MVP is for the body of work done during the regular season. So I think there should be a clear separation between the two, quite honestly. So, no, I don't like it.
At least you're honest, Clark. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Robinson's got his first basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Hayward. Back to Ball. To halt the run. No good. Shot missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Dallas. Big group substitution here for Denver. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Horford. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. Satoransky's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Fulton for Lonzo Ball. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the Rookie of the Year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Now Robinson. After Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. 6 to shoot. Here's Carter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Markkanen kicks to Hayward. True on the 14-footer. Hayward's got 12 points here in the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Stolen by Satoransky. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. Here's Fultz. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Dallas. Do you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24, it goes now to the new number, 14 seconds.
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Teague's checked in. Now here's Fultz. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Van Vliet finds Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And that will definitely get some heads turning. I mean, great slam there from Teague, who rarely dunks.
Fultz the pass to Satoransky. Young up top. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fultz. That one no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Fultz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Now here is Carter. Robinson kicks to Gasol. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Clock at 6. Here's Teague.
And it's nice to see Markkanen get nasty on the defensive end, using his length to bother shooters and throw them off balance a little bit.
Hayward can hit. Dallas shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Teague the pass to Carter. Gasol kicks to Robinson. Pass to Teague. And Hayward with the block. Here's Markkanen, and the layup's good off the glass.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
Teague against Markkanen. Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. Outside Gasol. And Carter has it in the corner. Van Vliet passes to Teague. Robinson for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hayward outside. Pass to Fultz. Young taking his time here. Dishes to Markkanen. On its way from Hayward for two. The Mavericks pull it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Teague. And it's blocked.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Now here's Teague. After Gordon Hayward's miss, Teague finds Carter. Outside Robinson. Pass to Teague. With the teardrop. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Satoransky. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Gasol with it. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.